Let's get into this Tyler Perry movie. So last night, me and my girlfriends went to go see Tyler Perry's latest film, Temptation. Well, let me just say that I am tempted to slap the shit out of Tyler Perry because I feel like I just wasted 15 goddamn dollars on that stupid ass movie. First off, let me say that Tyler Perry is extremely blessed. He's extremely talented. But in my personal opinion, I feel like he is not utilizing the gifts that he was blessed with. I feel like that he needs to take the time to go to writing classes, to learn how to direct, because there's a difference in writing a stage play and a screenplay. And I feel like his movies have all the potential in the world of being good, but they or like an orgasm, like you almost get there and then the nigga pull out and he squirt on you and then it's done and you're like, what the fuck, nigga, I was about to come. That's what I feel like every time I go to see a Tyler Perry movie. I mean, first of all, you end up rooting for no one in the film. I didn't root for Harlan, I didn't root for Judith, and I didn't root for Lance Gross, whatever the fuck his name is, character. Lance Gross, his whole ambition in the world was to become a pharmacist. Like, really, nigga? A pharmacist in a look rinky-dink ass pharmacy. Then Judith was just goddamn dumb. Like, just because she was from the country, she had never seen coke before, and she just immediately became this cokehead. Like, spoiler alerts, let me just let you know that now. Judith just becomes a crackhead, and it's just like a wild banshee ratchet whore all of a sudden, and just can't control her pussy, and it's just like too much going on for me. Then we have Harlan, who reminds me of Hennessy and chocolate. I mean, like, I just wanted to lick his whole entire face. Like, that man can absolutely get it how he wants it. Like, anyway, like, he is fine. Like the crazy, but Negro, really? Like, he's just crazy and abusive and a sex addict, and he likes to smoke the coke. And then everybody ends up getting AIDS, and it's just like, where is Magic Johnson when you need him? Like, really, people? Like, Tyler Perry, please get it together. And Oprah, I'm mad at you because you are his friend, and you keep on letting him produce this bullshit. Another thing that caught my attention this past week was this whole thing with Kordell and Porsha from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kordell, whom I like to call Roots, is just a hotmess.com. Like, he looks like he is fresh off the slave trade. Like, he just got off the boat. He don't even know that slavery is like illegal now. Like, I don't know where this nigga came from. It's like, yes, sir, master. What you want me to do, sir? I do anything you want for me, sir. That's how he comes across. Like, I cannot deal with him. He is ugly. Like, ugh. And then Porsha, baby. That girl is touched by an angel. Like, she had a scheme. For those who don't know, Porsha was a video girl back in the day. She met Kordell and decided to be this evangelist, holier than thou, church going woman in order to get the ring. And he put the ring on it because he found something that was cute and looked good and had a donkey booty or a stallion booty or a tiger booty or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he put a ring on it. She must have sucked his dick real good and bounced the ass or whatever. And he fell head over heels. And he thought that he would be able to control her and tell her what she could do. And she played along with it until she got her reality show out the deal. And then she decided to show the real Portia, who was ratchet and ghetto and dumb as a rock. And he got to really see who the fuck he married. And he realized that he looked like a goddamn fool. And everybody that told him don't marry this dumb bitch was right. And so Portia tried it. And she failed because guess what? She went into the marriage not being who the fuck she really was. I believe that you're supposed to be submissive to your husband. You're supposed to communicate with your husband and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to live your life because you only got one life to live. And when you die, it's only going to be you and that goddamn coffin. So don't let nobody tell you how to live your life. If you want to get a job, get you a job. Ladies, have you a little money to the side because you never know when a nigga is going to jump and flip the script and leave your ass. Bloop. Like Kordell did Porsha. Now her ass sitting around looking stuck like a motherfucker, not knowing what the hell to do. She quit her job after he told her to. So now she has no job. She has to run back to Andy with her tail in between her legs and beg for a position on next year's season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you know, Andy is shady as fuck. He probably won't even give her job back. So she's just fucked now. And now she's begging for spousal support. And you know this nigga's gonna fight her tooth and nail. And then, oh my God, this nigga's supposed to be gay. Like, yeah, he's supposed to be gay. So my whole point of even talking about this is, like I said, to have your own shit, ladies. Be who you are. And if a nigga can't accept you for who the fuck you are, then chuck that nigga up the deuce and keep it moving. Like, for real. Because you got to love you. And in the words of RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you going to love somebody else, goddammit? Next thing. But then check the tea out on these Braxtons. The Braxtons premiered 2 weeks ago, and we're into the second episode, going on the third episode this week. And these chicks are obviously suffering from the Mary syndrome, which means they have gotten their asses, they black asses on television, and have lost their. In my personal opinion, I think that they need to get their asses off reality TV. Tawanda looks like she has snapped into every last Slim Jim in the grocery store. She look like, ooh, yeah. Ah, yeah. What you wanna do, brother? That's how she looks. Like, she looks like a fucking man with a wig on. Tracy just look a fat, sloppy mess. She just looks like she eats everything in the cabinet at night and cries while she's eating. Trina is the dumbest bitch on the fucking planet. Tony keeps on wearing these fucked up ass wigs when she just needs to wear her hair short. And Tamar thinking that she is one of the contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race with all that, girl, God, Miss Honey Child, not me. You better have several seats, ma'am. She did that, and she doesn't do that. Vincent V. Herbert, that's how she acts, like a fucking monkey. I can't deal with the bitch. I just cannot. And I cannot deal with all of them ganging up on her like she's the only fucking problem in the family. Yes, Tamar is a ratchet fucking mess. Everybody knows that she is a Muppet baby with a wig on. Like, everybody knows that. And everybody knows that Vince talks to her like she's a fucking dog in heat. He talks to her like she ain't shit, and she allows it because she needs that paycheck. She want to continue to rock Hermes Birkin bags, and to do so, she will lower her self-esteem and lower who she is as a person and deal with this fat motherfucker talking to her like she ain't shit, while he walking around looking like one of the Garbage Pail Kids. Like, ew. And then Tawanda letting her fucking husband just not work. Like, he gets a wig check every fucking week. And Trina and her fucking biracial ass fucked up love story is not gonna even do me. I feel like I'm watching a fucked up ass telenovela when I watch her and her husband. Gabe is a fucking pedophile. Like, it's just fucking disgusting. And then her and her weird ass kids, the fucked up ass hairdos, are not gonna even fucking bother me. And Tony is just fucking sad and bored and lonely and just cannot deal with the fact that her career is over with. Nobody sees it for her anymore. She just needs to continue to do Lifetime movies and get over it and collect that reality show check and just deal with the fact that she had her time. Beyonce is queen and the king of everything and the ruler of the universe, and she just needs to deal with it all and just get over the fact that her time is past. Seriously. People just piss me off. And another thing that I want to talk about is, I talked about it briefly in one of my other videos, but the reason why I got sick and went to the hospital is because I didn't know that I had a symptom or sickness or whatever you want to call it, called diverticulitis. And what that is when you're not eating enough fiber or what have you, and you develop polyps on your colon. So what has happened to me was that November 17th, I was out with my girlfriends and having a wonderful day, and I woke up that morning just feeling like I was having cramps. And come to find out, I was actually severely in pain and damn near on my deathbed. Did not have a clue. Went the whole day just thinking I'm cramping, until finally it just got to the point where I couldn't even stand up straight. And I was sweating profusely, and I was just in so much pain. And I felt something burst on the left side of my pelvis, but I didn't, like my pelvis stomach area, but I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what it was. And by the time I did make it to the emergency room, the doctors are trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And come to find out that one of the polyps on my colon from the diverticulitis had popped, therefore perforating my colon. That means I had a hole. That means I had a hole in my colon. So I had to have emergency surgery on my colon, and the result of that was me waking up with a slit from between my breasts all the way down to my navel. They had to open my stomach up. They had to go in and repair the hole that was in my colon, and then I had to have a colostomy bag. I've now had a colostomy bag for about 4 going on 5 months now. It has been a life-changing experience for me. I'm only 31 years old. I have 1 child, and the result of that surgery, when they went in, they saw that I had enlarged ovaries too as well. So now I've had to go see OBGYN, and when I went to go see the OBGYN, I had to have all these tests taken, and the OBGYN explained to me that I have dermoid cysts in my ovaries, and they're practically the size of my ovaries, which means that when I go and have my reversal surgery to put my colon back into my stomach so I can start going back to the bathroom like a normal person, that means that she's going to take the cyst out of my ovaries, but she does not know if she'll be able to salvage any of my ovaries, which means I might have to have my ovaries taken out, which means I won't have any more children. And these last almost 5 months of my life have been, like I said, very trying. They've been heart-wrenching for me. And I do my talk shit Monday things with you all because it makes me laugh. It takes my mind off of everything. And you, my readers, and everybody that supports my Facebook and Twitter and my books and my makeup videos and my blog, you all keep me going. If it wasn't for you, I would have stopped writing books a long time ago. I wouldn't be doing any of these things. So I really have to just say thank you to you all, and I have to say thank you to God, because he is keeping me here, and he's keeping me happy, and he's keeping me on the go, and I haven't been depressed not one time during this whole experience. And he could have easily took me and brought me up there with him, because they told me if I would have waited any longer I could have died. So, but I'm glad that he kept me here, because this has taught me so much about myself, about my strength. And I say all that to say, ladies, please go and get yourself checked. Go to the doctor, get regular visits, check up on yourself, because I know we as women, we tend not to take care of ourselves. And I know I wasn't taking care of myself. I thought because I didn't drink, I don't smoke, I thought that I was eating somewhat okay, that nothing was wrong with me, and that I was okay, and that I'll go to the doctor eventually, I'm all right. And come to find out, I had all these things wrong with me, and I did not know. And it took me to have this life-changing thing happen to me for me to finally start taking care of myself. And I've lost weight. I've so far lost almost 30 pounds, and I'm so excited about it. And I want to continue to lose more weight and just take care of myself, because I want to be here for my baby. I want to be here for you all. I want to continue to give you stories that will give you strength, that will give you encouragement. And that's all that I'm here really to do. I like to laugh and I like to joke around, but at the end of it all, I just want everyone to be happy, because that's my main goal, is to be happy and to be healthy, and just to be okay, and just to love myself. And I want you to love yourself and know your worth and know your strength, ladies. And like I said, just take care of yourself and put you first sometimes. I know we tend to take care of our children first, our man, our household, and all those things, our job. But you have to take time for yourself. Put you first. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let no nigga make you feel like without him you ain't shit, because you are going. My mother told me, when you put your mind to something, it will happen. And you have to work hard though to get it. Nothing is going to come in your lap. God is going to be there for you. He going to meet you halfway, but you got to put in the work too.